Okay, hey, what's up you guys? This is another video with Bunny's Vanity, and today I want to try something completely different. And so comment down below if you guys know about like these videos that are called like pan that palette, or pan these eyeshadows, or pan these products, or empties and like finish I don't know what. I want to do something like that, but with my products, because I have a lot of makeup products. Like, when I say a lot, it's a lot. And I got rid of a lot, and yet there's still a lot. Now, I know that certain makeup products have certain expiration dates, so you have to finish these products, right? So like, I want to try doing this like challenge, basically, is what it is, that people do to finish makeup products or just products in general. And so I saw this YouTuber, I'm gonna tag their name somewhere, whether it's in the video or in the description, where she's doing this video called pan before fall. I want to do basically that. And it's kind of like, I want to pan before December, so when December comes, that's it, it's done. I am expected to see my progress by December. Usually they do it in a whole year, but I feel like I'm too late for that because the year is almost done. So I'll probably do that once it's January. And so that being said, what this video is going to be about is us choosing our products, and there'll be an update video later on us showing the progress in December, because that's what it's going to be, pan before December. And so yeah, let's get started into choosing. I want to start first with the eyeshadow. So it comes with a mirror and it has a stand where you can literally just go like this and do your eyeshadow. And so we're gonna choose our eyeshadows. These were chosen for Puerto Rico, but I never really used them, so we're gonna re-choose. And where we're gonna be re-choosing from, which are these, and these are by the brand Colored Rain. I got two of these. They're not fully full, they were before, but while I was unpanning them, I broke a lot of shades. Yeah, so take that into consideration before you unpan your palettes. Also, it gets really messy sometimes and it just gets annoying. Don't buy a big one like this unless you're like a makeup artist and you have to travel with all your makeup. Like, this makes more sense to have. But if not, just buy like the regular ones. This I got from Target. The big ones right here I got from online by the website, and it has also a mirror. But yeah, but these are the eyeshadows I have. These are all my Jeffree Star palettes that I had on pan, because I had like 20 of them. Jeffree Star also came out with his own magnetized palettes and single shadows, but I know that other brands also do single shadows. This is my other palette with all these shadows, but that's what we're gonna be picking out from. So I want to choose shadows that are for the fall. Now, this isn't going to be the only palette I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be working on one that we're going to go through these drawers to find. Okay, so this is the first palette. Oh my god, I could do it like this. Okay, you see me. So this is the first palette. Yes, it is very messy. So we're going to choose our fall shimmers, and then we'll do a little swatch at the end. All right, now I need to look at it not through the camera, and this is really hard. Well, I do want to look at oranges because I feel like that's more fall. I feel like this one is nice, so let's place that there. There's the first one. Technically I could use that. That's how that looks. This is a highlight. This is from the Brain Freeze highlighter. So is that one, and I had this one too, but some of them broke. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that one, and I think I want to go with this one. So I have to move these around. It's just hard. So let's put that one. I feel like there always should be some silver, but I'm gonna choose another palette as well. So don't really worry on like not choosing enough for now, because we want to make a reasonable effort. All right, that's what we're going for. I feel like this one's kind of pretty, like a copper, more burnt copper, like a penny, right? Okay, so we're gonna choose that one. Boop. Okay, so we're done with this one. Close the shimmers. Okie dokie, now we're in the mattes. Let me wipe my fingers off on this already dirty cotton pad. Okay, and now let's open. Oh, hi, there you are. So here is my mattes. Now again, we want to look for fall colors, and fall could be anything. So this does not mean that anything that I put in here is going to be the only thing. Remember, we're going to have another eyeshadow, another palette. So I know that we should always have our crease colors, right? So let's choose wisely. I am kind of looking at that one right here, which would be easy because it's already dug into basically. But then this one's also calling me, sorry, this one. But then I feel like that one works. That one works. These red work, that red works. Some orange, maybe even that big one all the way up there. This one too. So let's choose this one. There it goes. Let's choose, I think I want to choose this one or this one. This one's also nice. It's more orangey. If you see that, that one's nice, but I think I might choose this one or this one. Let's do this one. And let's do, I think I also like that one. And then I feel like that one was calling me. So we're gonna move these up. There it is. I'm gonna put that down there. I feel like burgundy is definitely like fall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. So let's put that one there. That's our setup so far. I feel like you can never go wrong with a brown, and this one kind of looks calling to me. So let's put that one there. Are blues fall? Comment that down below. Is blue considered fall? I think maybe some type of blues are considered fall, like maybe something like this, maybe something like this. But I feel like mine is more brown, and so I don't think you could really put a blue in there. I kind of want to do this one just for fun. Do you think that would work? Like, let's put them together. I think that could work. I think that could work. Okay, so moving this around so that they could fit. We're gonna move that there, and we're gonna put this there. Oh my god, I think we got our eyeshadow palette done. So this is our final eyeshadow palette. It won't fit no matter how you move it. There's just not enough space for extra shadows. Now if I would have had just the tinier ones, yeah, they would have fit. But I think for a reasonable effort, that is pretty good. So now we are done with choosing our palettes. And now we could put this little vanity away. Yes, they do need to be cleaned. It did scrape a shadow earlier, but I think it's fine. And then it just closes like this. Period. So we have our final palette chosen for the Pan by Fall. Okay, so next we're gonna go for another palette, but this time let's wipe our little fingers before we start dirtying everything around us. We have to choose an actual palette. This is brand new, so I'm not gonna try to like finish that. I also have that set right there, so maybe we should leave that right there. Yeah. This is brand new, so again, not worrying about that. Have random shit. Okay, my Morphe palettes is up here. This one is my first palette. Oh my god, I think we just found the winner, but who knows. I think these are just gonna be stuff I'm gonna work on in general, but this is my first palette I ever got that yeah, it's pretty messy, sorry, but it is my first palette I ever got, and like actual big palette, and I got it by accident. I thought it was the James Charles one and it wasn't. Yeah, this is definitely fall, and you could do blue for fall, but here's that. But I also had the James Charles one. I ordered it that same day because it was releasing, and yeah, here it is. I've had that for the longest, so they were gotten in the same time basically. This one came later than this one, so these are just going to be stuff I'm going to work on in general, at least for the Morphe palettes. And I have another Morphe here, another one fairly new. This is fairly new, fairly new, fairly new. So there's this. They shattered. I did not finish that, but again, it's fairly new. This is super pretty, but again, let's say together, fairly new. So far I think none of these. They will be used throughout the year, but not my focus, except for maybe those two Morphe palettes on the top, which was the James Charles and that other one. But for now, let's look at the second drawer. There's a lot in here. So here is my Lorac Los Angeles. Let's just take a picture. All the palettes. Anyways, Lorac Los Angeles. Here's this. I still have the brush. Super. It's not super old. I got it from, I think it was Marshall's. I feel like I like it. I feel like I've been wanting to finish this. The glitters are like so, like the shimmers are just so creamy. But yeah, super fallout. So let's move that. I have this again. These are not old. I think they're coming on a year, but no, I think they're a year old. There's this one. It's super cute. This is the Lancome palette. Again, most of these are from Marshalls. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do those basically. This is a contour, which I've had for a minute. This was a while ago, like maybe 2 years ago. Should I focus on that? maybe. I don't know if I have other contours that are older in here, but we might keep that out. So we'll keep that out as a maybe. Then there's this. This is brand new. Not brand new, but I haven't used it. You could tell it still has its paper, plastic. This is cute but fairly new. Ugh. It's hard doing this with just one hand. Got it. No, it closed again. Oh. All right, give me a second. So this is this. Super cute, but fairly new. Again, I have these, which I was collecting, but they are fairly new. But I have gotten these like maybe a year ago or two, almost two. Okay, let's see if I can get these open. No, this one's fairly new. This one's the oldest, and so is that one. This is, I think I got them on the same time. There, this is. And it's nice. I feel like the only one that is pressed hard is this one. It doesn't really show, but I might do that one. This one I had for a long time, but I don't really use ever. It cracked. I knew it. See, that's how you know I've had them for a very long time. And so I should probably focus on that. Is that, you see, I have an issue because I've been trying to focus on this, but it's just so hard. This is another contour I've had for a long time, but I don't focus on. Again, these little ones here, just got fairly new. Not just, when I say just, it's basically, it hasn't been a year to all of these. All of these. This is new. These were from last Christmas. It was the Coach collection. They also had a unicorn, but I fancied the T-Rex and the shark. And they're just so cute. And they're like keychains. They hang on your purse. It's so cute. And so is this Coach one that also hangs. And this would be so popping if it came out now because of Bad Bunny. But yeah, again, the Subculture, fairly new. And not new to you guys, but new to me. And I got the Jaclyn Hill palettes, new to me. This one I think I've had for over 2 years, but it's purple. I don't know if I want to really do purple. I guess I could because it is really big, and I should try to hit palette on it. I mean pan, but I can't focus on everything. Like, that is insane. Fairly new, never used. Morphe palettes, never used. Look at that. Ooh, pretty. Still has the packaging. Again, most of these were bought on Marshalls. More of these. I already went over those. This one I got maybe a year ago, maybe almost 2. I love this. In college I had this and I loved it. It was my favorite palette. I had pan and it shattered and I threw it away. Like, the glass shattered and it was all over it. I still used it for fairly quite a long time, but maybe like 3 years ago I had that palette too, so, and I threw it out. And then I bought myself a new one. Well, my fiance did. And then, sorry, my line. And then I had this one. Fairly new. This one fairly new. I might do the Bloodlust palette. So I have here as well some more palettes. There's more back there. This one I got a year ago. Almost all of it, it's not a year ago, it's like last, oh shoot, it is about to be a year ago because I think I got this in Christmas. No, I didn't. I couldn't get this one. Got this almost a year. All of these are about to be a year. All of them. Literally all of them. I remember every single one. This is the Morphe Coca-Cola. This is Morphe Blew Your Way. This is just elf palette. Super cute. But again, they've only been here for like a year, even though they look really messed up. This one like shattered and like got really messy. Nikita Dragon palette. This is the Orgy palette by Jeffree. I think I've had it for a year, and it is untouched, like never touched. Still has the plastic. Morphe palettes that I have used recently, not recently, but the Cherry Coke I got recently. This is Blush by CoverGirl. Here is Morphe palettes, all brand new. Well, not, I don't know if they're brand new. I think they are actually. This one I've had for a long time as well. Look at this. This is Jeffree Star's Morphe collab, and I got it when it came out. I used this one as they close to like into pan. This one too. So I don't know, there's a lot I could focus on, specifically my Jeffree palettes and these two Morphe palettes, but I cannot choose more than like 2 palettes. Like, that is insane. I'm never gonna get to anything, and I already made my little palette of Jeffree here, and I was thinking about choosing these, but now I'm like, this one came after Jeffree, so like maybe not the right choice, so we could put that back. This one came before the Bloodlust palette, so I don't know. And this one came, I think, a little after this palette, so that means I must have older stuff. So I think I might do this one. I have these that I told you I wanted to do. Thinking about it, but they're still too fairly new. Now that this is here, I can move this over here. Move this over here. This one is fairly new. This can move here. There is more. I think I was trying to focus on these. That's why I moved these over. But I guess they could go back. Here is just literally all these Morphe palettes. Ouch. I don't even know what these are. Let's slowly. Oh, I hope that didn't break. This is new. Ouch. This is new as well. Like, how do you even organize this? Like, look at how packed that is. It's not gonna close. And if it does, by the time I open it, it's gonna like swing open on me because there's no space for it. The whole thing almost fell on me. Okay, we gotta fix that. We're gonna focus on these and this Morphe palette, so that could stay there. With this, we could put these away, which, as you can tell, that was gonna give out. So we could put those back. Holy cow, that was freaking crazy. Now I know that there's stuff. Oh, where did it go? Okay, I have stuff here that I want to go over, so let's do these. I just moved out this one. This one was there, but I switched them out because this one was older. I took this to Puerto Rico. As you can tell, it's a little cloudier, smaller amount in there. So I want to finish. Sorry, I want to finish this, so that can be there. This is a sample of Rare Beauty that I've had for a long time, so I guess we can finish that. I really do like it. This is a really old highlighter, but I think I have older ones. Oh wow, it even pops out. It's like one of those pan your single shadows. That would have been nice. We could have popped that in here, but now we know. These are new. This is very new. So is this. This is fairly new, but I do like it a lot. So we can put that away. Let's move on to here, which is just a mess. So let's start here. So this one's freaking like 2 years ago, and it's a highlighter, but it is like Halloween one. It was from his mysteries. So mystery frost. Let's see if we could email, which is really nice. So you know what, we're gonna try to hit pan on that. We'll move that one out, so we'll put that back in here. I got more highlights. This is old too. I'll just show you that because I have a set over there. This is pretty old as well. Oops. This is pretty old, but I have older. Okay, here is this. More highlights that are brand new. Lip glosses, eyeliners, blushes. Woo! This is old, but not that old. Again, almost a year ago. Our bronzer, basically brand new, but pretty, maybe like a year, almost about to be a year. These are lips, which we're gonna get into later. Another highlight that's pretty old. Some bronzers and blushes that are old, but not that old. Glitters that are old, but not that old. But this is a primer that it just looks like it's getting worse. And so you know what? That's gonna be a primer that, even though I have an older one that I want to do, there's just a lot I want to do. There's here. These lips are so old. Oh, one of them is really old. I lost one. My pills just fell. Here is pretty much my only foundation I really have. I think I threw out my Neutrogena ones. Yeah, I think I did. But this is my only foundation left, I think. Except for this one that's like a BB cream. I don't know where they're at because we didn't go through everything. I have like 2 more drawers, but those drawers are like randomness. This is my contour, but then again, I don't know. I feel like I have older, so maybe that palette was the oldest. Let's continue. More blushes and lips, but not that old lip, but it's fine. Highlights, and highlights, but they're not that old. Actually, I think they're coming on to 2 years, these, but I think they're fine. Could it be denial? I guess it could be. Let's put these away. Just because I don't think that bronzer is the oldest. I think it was down here that was the oldest. So let's open that back up. It wasn't in here. Okie dokie. So I guess this one is the oldest contour palette that I have. Contour in general, the oldest. Or maybe the other ones were bought right after though. So we're gonna focus on this one. So let's put that there. Yeah, that was it. Should we just throw this one just because? I think we should. Let's just do it. It's really tiny, not that big of a deal. You know, we have all these other palettes we gotta focus on. All right. So we have contour palettes, highlight, blush, primer, eyebrow, the eyebrows. Okay, old old. This one was older or newer. I don't know. I think, yeah, I think this one was the oldest one. Because I wanted to repurchase this, but I had already purchased that. But this one is like cracking. And I feel like powder always works. But like, yeah, you see that? That doesn't look good to me. So I wanna, let's just focus on both those eyebrows, but preferably this one. So this one will be here, but it just, this is what I'm focusing on. So maybe there will be a switch out in all this. I just showed this in a previous video, so if you want to see this, go check that out in my last video. Okay, mascara. I brought this to Puerto Rico, so it is newer, but this one is older, so that would be our pen. These glosses are super old, and so there is more in those. But as for lips, I panned a lot of lipsticks. I bought this off of Michael's. It was meant for beads, but I just wanted to pan, and they look disgusting. Trust me, I know that. But I just feel like I was tired of seeing all those lip tubes, and I just wanted to, like, oh my god, I missed it. I just wanted to have more space in my makeup, so we're gonna choose what lipsticks we want. So these are fairly red. There is some mauve. You know what, let's turn this over and we'll continue recording that way. So we're choosing lipsticks. I panned multiple. These are mainly MAC, but I also had other brands that I had. But I want to choose things that I'm gonna use.
I don't really want the mauve. I mean, I don't really want the red. Gold is pretty nice, so
So we found our set of 5 lipsticks, which is the only lipsticks I will be using. I could always use other ones, like it's the only ones I will be focusing on. So this one gets to go away. Okay, so we have lipsticks, primer, blush, blush, eyebrows, mascara, foundation that I don't really want to finish. Is that weird? I feel like I should have had more foundations. Anyway, my foundation, highlight, eyebrows, bronzer, and contour. It also has highlights in there. And 3 palettes. Is there something else we're missing? Let's choose a gloss. So far, the glosses that I have here is what I'm going to be choosing from. I think I'm going to do this one though. So I almost had a heart attack. My phone died, and I thought that it didn't save the recording. Like, it did. Setting spray, I have one already in mind. This is the setting spray I'm trying to finish. It's the Jeffree Star Set and Fresh Mist, the one of the Morphe collab. I had one previously, finished it, then I bought another one. I really liked it a lot back then, but it has a really strong scent of strawberry. Like, strong. If you don't like that strong scent, don't buy it. Let's choose this one because it is almost done. I finished the other one. This is how much is left, and that is Innocent Libre, YSL Libre. Should I go over empties? Because I definitely have empties. Not a lot of empties, but it's something. First empty. Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer. Love always wins. In the Sunwash citrus scent. I have my scent bird. Oh, sorry, scent box, and I finished it. empty. This is in the scent J'adore. Loved it. I would definitely buy it in a big size, but don't throw these away. Not just because you could keep getting more and you could switch out the containers, but because there is like a free travel sized container. Like, you could fill it up, refill it, girl. Look, refill it with like your big bottles of perfume. Give me 1 second to show you. Example, I could smell the J'adore. I love it. For example, we have here the Versace Bright Crystal. Huge container. Who in their right mind is gonna be traveling with us in our bag? It is too heavy. I do have a little mini, but again, you gotta, it's like the little one with that you go. No, sometimes this smells so good. J'adore smells so good. I need to like buy that ASAP, and maybe I could refill this with more J'adore. But you could always do Sandbox, Sandbar, whatever, and buy more scents. It's an awesome subscription for people who just love trying out new perfumes, and they're perfect for travel size. So there's that. But instead of throwing these out, even if you still want to switch these out, even if you just want this, keep this. But look, you keep it here and you spray until filled. Sometimes you just need like enough, like a week or like more of a week. Like if you're gonna purchase a huge bottle like this, you need more than 4 days to use it. And so you put this back. I could have kept refilling, you see, but for now you just start to roll this back. There might be some J'adore left, maybe a great pair. But look, and then you pour it back. Works perfectly fine. Look, look. Let it go in. Works perfectly fine. Works perfectly fine. Do not throw away your containers. And guess what? I'm gonna be doing the same thing with this one once I'm done, and I'm gonna be smelling a new fragrance. So that's the funny Vanity hack. There's probably somebody else who thought about it too, but still. Anyways, that's my empty. I considered this empty because it turned really nasty. Like, there's like nothing in there anyways. There's like literally just a crisp right here, but empty. Now I gotta throw it out because I showed you guys that I actually emptied it. Oh, I smell great. That is our pan before December. Peace. Oh no, let's end this. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's see you on our update and our future videos. Bye.